welcome to Hoosier Crane TV. I'm Caitlin Miller and I'm the engineering manager here at Hoosier Crane. I want to tell you a little bit more about us, so put on your hard hat and safety glasses and we'll get started. We're a family-owned business with family values.
It's been a phenomenal 16 years and we've kept that and maintained that family values. But that's what drives Hoosier Crane. It is the people. I see these people all day, every day. And sometimes we have events on the weekends. We've got a softball team now. We've got a volleyball team now. That's what it's about. I was taught a long time ago by my father that if you work hard, you can play hard. So we try to do that and instill that every day.
Shouldn't be a problem. Give us a down payment and approval drawing and we're good to go.
I am one of the original, people at Hoosier. I was the second employee. It was Tom and Sherry, then me, and then Rick Stevens, and then so on. And then it's always been family oriented. So we've always had Christmas parties. We've always had outings, and as we've grown, that hasn't gone away.
I'm working on trying to track down some details for Bray real quick on a project, but I'll give him a call.
So that 24-foot crosswalk's going to pose some issues to us.
Our commitment to technology is going to be important. Bringing up the younger generation is very important. We don't run from those types of situations. We embrace them because they are the next generation of what Hoosier Crane is going to be. So with technology, with commitment to bringing in younger generations and teaching them the way we do things is critical and important to the future growth. I heard some of the same things you heard, that Hoosier Crane is far and away a leader in the industry, and I'm proud of that each and every day. And I try to exemplify that through talking to the people that work here and showing them by example that it's more than just Hoosier Crane, the Crane Company. It's about being part of a community.
Owner and president Tom Schmidt started this company as a service company. We take great pride in the service we provide. Our service technicians are the best in the business.
We really go above and beyond for our customers. As far as customer calls, I think we're out there faster than any other company. I think we're following up better than any other company as far as getting them a quote for repairs or getting the repairs actually made. We're just on top of it, and we always keep the customer in the loop.
It's nice to be able to develop a partnership with the customers to where we can sit down, go over with things that we find, not only on inspections, but even a service call per se. We go out and we perform a service call on a customer's crane that is down currently. You know, what it takes to fix that crane and maybe make it better in the future.
Brake pad on, and then by the time I left Friday, I thought it was some kind of coupler or something.
Yeah, I thought it was the Lovejoy coupler, gearbox and the brake motor.
When they ask questions, we usually have all the right answers right then and there. And if we don't have the answer, we will find the answer.
The reason we're getting drift is because the creep motor is stopping. However, in between the main hoist motor and the gearbox, that coupler has come out of adjustment, or it's broke or worn, something of that sort. What we're going to do to start off with is we're going to pull this plug. We're going to look at the adjustment, because there's a depth adjustment here. It's a conical brake, so you can set the depth with this. which basically controls how fast it engages. After that last adjustment, the drift is definitely a lot better. At this point, we've gone as much as we can with it. We're going to have to get the operator to pick a heavier load, see how the drift is then. Yeah, that's not doing pretty good. Now. Yeah. He's been doing pretty good. That's really good. I like that. I'm pretty happy with that. Looks pretty good to me. Cool.
It's in our name, you know, Hoosier Crane Service Company. So first and foremost, that's what we stand by is service. Mm-hmm. So you know, we want to provide the best service possible that we can for our customers, and I believe that we do that with each and every service technician. Mm-hmm.
Our service techs are now certified in NDT, which is non-destructive testing. It's a new service we provide here at Hoosier Crane, and we hope it'll be very valuable to our customers.
The NDT process is usually in two different types. What you have is magnetic particle testing, and then you have a dye penetrant testing. And it's a non-destructive way to test to see if you have any flaws in the product that you're testing.
These are both methods for detecting surface type of discontinuities that normally under normal visual observation you would not detect. Mm-hmm. So it's really a critical item.
The advantage is catching an incident before it happens. That's the bottom line. It's a safer way to operate, and everybody's looking for a safer way to operate. If we can catch these flaws or these catastrophic failures before they happen, I mean, it just pays for itself.
It used to be specific to the aerospace industries and the power industries, and where, you know, the more critical type of product and product lines, and where there is a failure, it could be, you know, more catastrophic. But it's a simple inspection that is much more beneficial than your standard visual inspection. So it's used in more industries now than it ever has before.
If you are interested in our non-destructive testing service, or if you just have questions about it, please feel free to give us a call. We have a toll-free number, 800-509-6131, and we have a local number, 574-523-2945.
Still to come on Hoosier Crane TV. A big job in Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much.
And Hoosier Crane gives back. But first, a salute to one of our many great business partners, ProFleet.
ProFleet is a very reliable vendor to us. They are very Johnny on the spot. Their equipment is in excellent shape, and anytime they need or we need something, they are here with the equipment we need in a timely fashion. Their drivers are always very personable and friendly, and they do a very good job in communicating when and where our product's going to get there.
We've been doing business with Hoosier Crane right about 11 years. And it started small. We got a call and they needed something. We didn't know who they were, and they didn't. I don't think they knew who we were, other than we were there for convenience. We're in the same town. Well, after we went in and started hauling a little this, little that, it kind of blossomed into a really good relationship. I love doing business with people who are forward thinkers, and they're exciting to go into. You never know where you're going to. Never know what situation you'll get into. But they do a real good job of pointing out to us what their needs are, what time we need to deliver, and it typically doesn't deviate a whole lot. So I appreciate their business, and I value what they bring to the table.
It actually predated my start here with the company, which was over 10 years ago. So it was a long-standing relationship, I believe, that either Todd or one of the other members here had with the company, and we've kind of developed it since then. And they had the Conestoga type wagons, which is essential for shipping our cranes.
Sometimes they have some over-dimensional loads, and we'll have to get permits for. Typically we use Conestogas, which makes it really nice for their products. So it's always enclosed. When we deliver to a site, there's never road film, there's never salt. I've talked with Tom, and I have an idea where they're going, and I see a bright future ahead for not only Hoosier Crane, but Pro Fleet Transport.
Hoosier Crane has installed cranes all over the country. A few months ago, we installed 6 load-turning cranes at a New York blower plant in Pennsylvania.
Getting together with Hoosier Crane was kind of over a long-term relationship that we've had working with them in LaPorte. They've done several projects for us. We like their work, confident in their work, and with them being 40 minutes from us, made it easy to design the project from the get-go and just progress through. And it's been a real pleasure working with Hoosier Crane. They've addressed all of our needs. When we changed our capacities, it was no big deal. It was, hey, whatever you need, we'll get at it and get you going.
So we built 6 cranes in total. We built 3 20 tons and 3 40 tons. 2 of the 20 tons had dual hoists to allow for a load turning application with our customer. And both of those are coming with a Magnatech Flex 12 EX2 radio to allow the customer to operate both hoists and trolleys at the same time. As well as with the 40 ton, there was 2 of those that were load turning applications with dual hoists as well.
Getting into more of a heavy industrial style fan blowers that we really couldn't do before, work that we had to turn away or couldn't go after because we didn't have the lifting capacity to safely build it.
We had some challenges that we faced along the way, but the guys did a great job of facing that adversity and sticking to be able to, hit our timeline with delivery.
They deliver a good quality product on time. This was actually a big concern of mine on the whole project, was getting the bridge cranes installed, getting them installed on time. Everything is going good. I think we're planned to be completed with the cranes by the end of next week. So we are right on schedule from that standpoint.
We have a great relationship with New York Blower, and this project took a lot of planning. We condensed this project into a 15-second clip. Wouldn't it be nice if we could get our work done that quickly? It would save us a lot of time and money. We're headquartered here in Elkhart, Indiana, but we have branches in Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, and Chicago. Here's a clip of an installation at one of our new Chicago customers, Bailey Mechanical.
It was a piece of cake. You guys handle everything. Jim was great with explaining what this crane will do for me, how it's going to work. You guys took care of the sizing of all the steel. All we had to do was pour footings, which we did. Did that in-house, if you will, and at that point there, once the crane was ready to ship out, you guys brought your ironworkers out, erected the crane of steel with 0 issues. A couple weeks later, we had electric, 2-year equipment. You brought a different crew in, energized it up, and then Jim came out and gave me a demonstration. So very, very pleased with everything you guys did at Hoosier Crane.
We sat down, we talked about all of his needs and what he does with his crew now, learned his business a little bit. So we came, after a couple of meetings, we finally decided that a 5-ton single girder crane, top running single girder crane, was going to be his best value for what he needs to do.
We're very excited to start using it, and we think it'll be a huge time saver for us, and very efficient as far as handling stuff, and from a safety aspect, considerably more than having a fork truck with a jib and separate straps. Now you have something overhead that you can take out of the way. People can move around without worrying about, an incident or somebody forgetting to put an emergency brake on a fork truck or something of that nature.
Still to come on Hoosier Crane TV.
Go forward.
A day in the life at Hoosier Crane. Hoosier Crane is the people's choice. But right now, another salute to one of our great business partners.
Back in 2002, when Hoosier Crane started, Harrington Hoist was the very first vendor that we brought on. So John Politis is our sales rep. He's from Detroit, and he's worked very well with us and tried to help us with different applications, and he's just part of our Hoosier Crane family, so it's worked out really well.
Hoosier Crane really opened up a lot of quality end users. Their contacts, mostly in the mobile manufacturing market here in Elkhart, has really opened up a new market to Harrington. Prior to Hoosier Crane, we didn't really see a lot of those modular home, RV applications, and now we're probably the market leader for modular homes, supplying them with hoisting cranes and stuff.
They're a really good vendor. I mean, they give us really good support. They have a good product. They get us our materials on time. So, and they work with us really well.
I love these guys. Hoosier's almost like my second family. They've been very good to my family. My family hears stories about the Hoosier Crane people. They know who they are. I know the people at Harrington know who the people are at Hoosier. It's almost an extension of my family and the Harrington family. So we got a very good connection between, a very good relationship between the two.
Here at Hoosier Crane, our work never stops. We provide emergency service 24/7, 365, and there's always someone working.
You're on.
So we do work hard, and we've been rewarded for it. Our company has had great success, and we continue to grow. We are also receiving recognition for our work. We've received several awards from our business partners, such as R&M and Gorbel. And recently, we were one of the winners of a local newspaper survey about the best places to work in this area. The survey was conducted by the South Bend Tribune, and we won for Best Employee Benefits and Best Overall Management and Leadership. Our owner, Tom Schmidt, says if you work hard, you can play hard. So we often do a lot of fun events, often to raise money for charity.
That'll work.
That's our first show. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we hope you found it informative. For all of us here at Hoosier Crane, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.